What's up, heroes? Welcome back to base. And of course, we got them doing... Both of them are working on ore, which is fine. We need a ton of ore anyway. So, like, we've got 120 and we need way more. So we are technically on day 13. I'm a little bit actually ahead of where the video is supposed to be, but that's perfectly fine. But yeah, as you can see, we had made our weapons bench. The compound bow has been phenomenal. I'm actually going to go ahead and make another... that should be, what, 60 arrows? Get to work, my guy. Thank you. So, what we are working on now is we need nails so that we can make the production line. We need the sphere assembly 2, technically, but we've got to do the first one. So we need 40 nails, it looks like. And I just spent what ingots we have, so we need more of those. We've got more bosses to take out. We've got the actual desert region to do. What is that up there? I think that's an egg up there. So yeah, there's plenty for us to get done. We need to level up more. Because as I've said in the previous videos, we still have other bosses that we need to take down so we can get the other things that we need for the base. Because once we get this base up and running as a production base, we use it to make our breeding base. The primary reason why we're going to go to the desert today is so we can get the stuff to start making salads. If you'll notice, I've got quite a few people now that are upset. And so they're not doing anything, which is never a good thing. So, like, we're going to need to make more of these so that pals can be happier. Because the big pals can't fit in here. They have to use this one. So I'm thinking making 2 of these, maybe 3, would be good for this area. And then we also need to go get the stuff so we can make lettuce, which will help with their sanity, or salads rather, so that it will help with their sanity. We've got this stuff to sell. Okay. So, we are going to head off to the desert. It is almost nighttime, so we'll actually use the time to go get some more ingots. I've got some ore right over here that I can grab. It's another 120. But yeah, just a little bit to do today. Not too much. Primarily, we want to do the PIDF tower because that's going to give us access to the next mining node, which I believe is actually upgraded ore, so that we get more ore instead of 1 per tick. We get like 3 per tick or something like that. I think. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. There's that. Is that an egg that's up here? Yeah, it's a fire egg. Small one. I'm still in the process of collecting as many eggs as I can find, as well as the effigies. Because this is a quick and easy way to get some pals. go. Now, one thing I will point out is where we put that ore node, or mining area, was where there was already an ore node. And you'll notice that it is not respawning because this is down. And that's kind of what I want. No stone. Not a whole lot of lumber, but there we go. That was actually a green egg. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to click here. We're going to make as much of this as we can. Click this, click you. Boom. Oh, got another Arsox. Nice. Okay, let's go sleep the day away real fast. And then we're going to head out to the desert. Okay. Just out of curiosity, do I have the ability to make another one of these? I do. I have just enough cement for it. I'll go ahead and build another one. We're going to put it right next to the first one. This should help keep everybody from being mad all at one time. But we're going to head out to the big desert. I'm going to go get enough stuff to where I can come back and plant. We're going to need at least three lettuce and 3 tomato for the salad. I need to verify and make sure I don't need anything else for the salad before I run off. Because I don't want to sit there and go get all the stuff to make salad and then come back and find out that I'm missing stuff for salads. So... we have a wandering trader coming. We also still need to go take out the oil rig over there. So there's actually quite a bit we can do in order to you know, get things done today. There we go. This is the only real reason I dislike the turtles. As soon as I can get rid of them for some of the other miners that we'll get access to later. Like, these guys, they get upset too fast. They're good, but they just, they seem to get too upset too quickly. Okay. Let's just see what you have to offer. I don't need any of that. But we've got 2 of those for the big guys, so that should be okay. I've got the money on me, so I'm not worried there. Is there anything else? No. Okay. So, the desert is over out this way. Or actually, I guess it's up here? could have sworn it was over this way, but I guess I'm a little off there. What level is this guy? 30. We're 37. I've got 5 of these left. This dude can go in here. Okay. So actually what I think we're going to do is we're going to go try and get this dude here. Go grab him and then try and grab Catrice, whatever you want to call that. Grab both of those and then we'll head out to the desert to get the salad. And just to verify before we go running and doing all that, the salads, that's stir-fried vegetables, salad. Yep, lettuce and tomatoes. And once we make plenty of those, we'll no longer need we'll still need berries, just not 2 farms worth of berries. 1 should be plenty. Okay, so we are fast traveling. Fast travel. Let's go see if we can grab this war sect real quick. War sect is actually a really good miner, if I remember correctly. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Just grab 1 so he'll stop talking to us. There we go. Ooh, got another gigasphere like that. And yeah, it's this. Alright. Ooh, and I see an egg over there too. Y'all see that? Okay, here we go. Level 30 boss. Here we go. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Jeez, only 8% for this? Come on. Ooh, got a crit on that one. Come on. Got 1 left. Come on. I'd rather not kill him. There we go. Whew. That took a bunch. Okay, let's leave this area. And what did he damage? Just our headpiece? I'm okay with that for now. Alright, I'm gonna run over there and grab that egg real quick because I can see it. And then we're gonna go do the Catrice. Then we're gonna go do the tower. Do I have a Mossanda? Okay, that hurt a little. I didn't look to see if I had already got one of those. Oh, nope, that was a new pal. Okay. Oh, that's all we needed there. Okay. And now we're headed off to try and get the Catress. I don't know what it's supposed to be called, but we're headed off to go get one. And then we're headed down. Oh, I don't even have the quick thing for it. So we're actually going to have to go from here across southwest. This way. I'll fly over here because I can't tell, but it looks like there's something there. It's either an egg or a chest. It's a chest. Okay. Not exactly what we want, because we don't need those kind of pal spheres anymore, but it works out. Why do I feel like I'm running the wrong direction? Because I am. Well, since we're happening to go this way anyway, let's go see if we can see what's in this cage. And see if it's something that we can use back at base. And there's an egg right over there. Oh, it's yellow. Oh, it's a mud dude. Never mind. Yeah, that's a mud, whatever the heck his name is. And then that egg was up over there, I believe. Let's land real quick. Get stamina. La, 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 la. Ooh, didn't mean to punch the microphone. Well, we've got 3 more days, and we have a new class coming to Path of Exile 2. That's kind of exciting. So we're going to go give that a look when that drops. Enter dungeon. Okay, I don't have a whole lot of these. Should have made more pal spheres before coming. Ah, but we got lucky on this one. And we got the bounty token. Nice. I still have no idea what the stupid bounty tokens are for. Okay, so from here, we've got that tower over there to deal with. Now the question is, do these towers all have the stupid laser things if you're flying to them? I mean, I noticed that turret there, but I don't... I think it's just we hit the border of the world and the game didn't like it. Oh, it's a turret up there fighting me. Get some more crude oil. We don't quite need that yet, but it's good to have. This Bushi is just absolutely dominating. There we go. Okay, turret's down. Nice. Ooh, here's one. Big ol' yellow boxes. Not sure what exploded, but now I think there's only one yellow box per time I come out here. They may respawn. I don't really know. It's about to be nighttime too, which is not good. So I'm not 100% sure. Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll just stick to using these. But there are all these purple chests over here, so I'm okay with this. Oh man, if I could get that Incineram, that would be awesome. But it is stuck inside there. That sucks. Oh, then it despawned. Great. That's our base over there, by the way. Yeah. Now, I don't know how often this place resets, or even if it resets. Good job, buddy. So yeah, I have no idea if this place can or will reset to where we can come collect more stuff out of it. But that's all of this area. So I mean, this is everything we got aside from the 2 eggs and some other parts. We collected all this stuff. Okay. Let's go see what they got completed with a day's work over here at the base camp. Okay. That's some more ore. More lumber. Way more stone. Holy cow. And they finished all of that. That's good. Okay. And we're going to tell them to go ahead and start making more here. We do have an upgraded crossbow now, if we wanted to build that. But it's still not going to do the same amount of damage as our compact bow. Okay. Oh, take that back. Okay. That egg and that egg we can hatch. That goes up there. Sell that. This is skill fruits. Let's add skill fruits to this one. There we go. Training manuals, we'll hold on to those because we might get something that we want to level quickly with those. This can stay in our inventory for when we go to the actual desert. Alright, let's see what we got. Go with the fire egg first. Got a ruby. Ugh. And dire howl, even more gross. Okay, one of our guys is feeling sick. Which one of you is sick? The one that's... okay. Sort. It's fine there. War sect. So, oh, I'm sorry. He's not a miner. He's a lumberer. He's a level 3 lumberer. Do I've got somebody I can get rid of for that? We'll just get rid of Electhere for you. You are a level 2 handicrafter, a medicine worker. So, yeah, no, I don't care about any of that. Okay. I need one more person in the base, though. Level 2 water handy worker, that's fine. For now. I need another miner, though. A better miner. Okay. And we can make more of these. There we go. Okay. So we need to head to the desert now. Actually, we need to make Pokeballs, or Pokeballs, mouse spheres first. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use up all of the alien ore that we have for Paldean fragments. Okay. Here. Yeah, I don't have a water type on me. It's fine though. What I want to do is go see what I need to get the Hellzeifer saddle so we can use a faster mount. We need 10 cloth, that's easy. Refined ingots, okay, so we gotta wait on that. Refined ingots, it's kind of a bummer. But high quality cloth is easy. Regular cloth is easy. Let's see if I have enough to repair everything. Okay. I've got 22 of them. We're good. Just in case we find anything out in the desert that we want. I am curious to know if I've got enough to actually run this yet. Actually, we do. Holy cow. I'm going to take Hellzeifer off. I'd rather not lose a Hellzeifer. I'd rather not lose Catrice. I don't know if these guys go in here if there's a chance for them to not come back. I don't want to give up him just cuz. And that's fine there. So it takes 25 minutes. We have a 100% chance for a reward. And the beautiful thing is it will not use anybody that's assigned to me or assigned to the base. So, alright. And now, what the heck? Oh, it's a daydream. Never mind. Okay. Let's go to the desert. I may even try to take out the guy there. It may be a terrible, terrible idea to do that, but we're gonna attempt it. All right, fast travel. First thing we need. Because we actually need to get to the part where we can start making the higher rated pal spheres. Is what we need to focus on. Okay. Fly, buddy. We actually need to go east towards the desert. This way. Like, there's a bunch of coal right there. And then there's a bunch of ore right there. So if we were to set up a pal sphere box up here somewhere, like if you're wanting to make, I mean, you wouldn't be able to capture all of it. Maybe 2 bases, depending on how you set it. There's even some sulfur right there. I'm actually going to mark this on our map. Because if the last one that we marked was actually on a different run. So, mining. There we go. So that we know that we can come here and get a bunch of stuff. And we're not that far away from a teleporter there. Desert, that way. We're gonna super crash here in just half a second. So I'm trying to get over here towards these mountain peaks so that when we do start going down, we don't accidentally aggro a bunch of stuff. We will need to be careful over here because there are arguably one of the best flying pets that you can get without breeding is called the Suzu. They are a firebird. They are amazing and awesome and cool, and we may attempt to tame one if we can find one below 35. We'll see, though. Okay. Our primary objective, though, is to get the stuff for the salads. So we need tomatoes and we need lettuce. I'm gonna need what, 3, 6, 9 of each, 9 seeds of each. Also, we got to keep our eyes peeled for any eggs, which I think that's a dark egg right below us. And then there's a chest there. This is gonna have to be a swoop in and grab because there's those stupid tacos or whatever. Yeah, it's a dark egg right there. Grab that and run. Swoop back down. Now here in the desert, you can find a lot of eggs, you can find coal, you can find new creatures. The coal, unfortunately, is spread out. Like, that's a rayhound. I'm gonna attempt to catch that guy. This is why I'm saying we need better pal spheres. Because that's only got a 3% chance of catching him. And I'm getting critical hits. Come on. I don't want to waste all of mine on you, dude. Like, you're a good pal, but... Oop. Come on. Please. Just get caught. Oh my gosh. Oh. I used up 12 spheres for that. Oh, we need to change gear. And we're going to put this on. So now it doesn't matter how hot it gets, we're covered. So that's the Robin Quill Terra. They're actually pretty good. Leather. Okay, we already got a Rayhound. We're good there. That egg is massive. I thought that was a pal for half a second. Come on. There's the big guy. He's level 42. We're going to stay away from him. We just hit level 40, and we definitely don't have the pal spheres to try and capture that. We need the red ones minimum for that guy. Dang, another one? I don't need to catch a daisy. Now, we could get lucky with these huge pyro eggs and get a Shizu out of it. So, that's what I'm saying. Like, finding eggs is one of the easiest ways to get higher level pals. Ooh, what is that? I can't tell what that is. I think that's one of the new chests. And this one may require electricity. And I think I brought somebody that can do electricity. Requires watering. Okay. I don't think I have anybody in my party that has water. Generates electricity. Handling, transportation. Nope, we don't have a water type with us. We should probably start bringing one of everything when we come out to do these. Electric egg, and that's a large one too. Alright, so the city that we're trying to get to should be out this way, towards the tower. I think. There's another Shizu. I'll bet you this dude's also, yeah, level 42. I think that's a node of crude oil right there. I am curious. Yeah, that's crude oil. You can mine that up if you want. I'm going to say we probably need to be 45, though, before we can come take this tower on. Just based off of the levels of the enemies that are out here. By the way, the type of base that we're building, the desert, if it was a little bit more flat, would be a perfect place for it. Just because, like, there's hardly anything here. Like, look at that spot right there. If it wasn't for that hill, you'd have plenty of trees surrounding you, so you could get lumber if you needed it. There's plenty of stone, plenty of ore. Okay, there's an oasis down there. Is that the town? Yeah, that's the town way over there. We're gonna go grab the checkpoint there first, then we'll go to the town. So that when we're ready, we can just teleport over here and do this tower. We're about to plummet out of the sky. Not enough stamina. I'm really hoping that it's still not bugged with the Lift Monk effigies. Because I don't feel like our capture rate has gone up. There's also a legendary... Ooh, we got one hypersphere. There is a legendary out here. I forget where specifically they are. They are the night Pokemon. Or Pokemon, the night pal. Sorry, I was playing with my nephew. And so I've got multiple games on the brain. But yeah, he is the night pal. He actually looks like a four-legged armored knight. He's really cool looking. Shizuku, you stay over there, my guy. As much as I would love to have one of you right now, I do not have the ability to fight one of you right now. Shizuku's might as well be freaking legendary birds as hard as they hit. Like, if you want a really good fire type pal, get you a Shizuku. Is that what I think it is? Oh. Requires a silver key, which I do not have. Yeah, that's 100% the city. Just for giggles. Yeah, we didn't see it. I want to say it's up further this way. The pal that I'm thinking of, he's on the outskirts of the island somewhere. I just don't remember where specifically he is. The bummer is, and the only reason why we'll get the Ring of Mercy is when we start trying to track down all of the legendaries, or epics, or whatever they're called. When we start to go hunt them down, we are 1,000% gonna need the Ring of Mercy so that we don't accidentally take them out. Hopefully they don't take us out at the same time, but that is a bridge we will have to cross when we get there. Honestly, there hasn't been that many new pals out here in the desert for us to even want to try and capture. I mean, there's some Terra versions of ones that we already have, but outside of that, really hasn't been a whole lot. Okay, there's the fast travel point there. Let's fly straight up. I want to see if there's any eggs or chests on these roofs. Because sometimes, like, there's that one there. And there's an effigy. There we go. Exchange. We don't have any on us. Precious fruit that is extremely difficult to obtain slightly increases a pal's attack. It takes 70 bounties to buy one of these. Jeez. We're going to need, what, 280? No. 220? 14, 20, 21, 210, if I could do math in my head. We need 210 because I believe there's a tree that we can get that will grow those. Buy. And then, like I said, we need to get 9 of each of these. I think we have some back at base, but I don't want to risk buying a few and then not having enough. Alright, sell. Look at that, 3 legendary, or huge scorching eggs. That's great. Love it. Okay. What about you? What do you got, Wandering Merchant? So we have enough to buy this. This gives us +1 to heat and +1 to cold permanently. We could buy the Ring of Mercy. We could buy a musket. Not that we're going to. We could buy some funny looking hats. That's heat resistant pelt armor. I believe that's what I'm already wearing, right? Yeah. Okay. Well then I'm not gonna worry about buying any of that stuff. Like we could get the shirt that gives us +1 to heat and cold. So that all it is us swapping gear over. But we're fine. Warm-blooded, no. I could have sworn there was a 3rd merchant here. Hey look, we hit level 40. Oh, yep, here he is. Pal merchant. Ooh, that would be worth it. Well, no, not really, because he doesn't have anything extra that we need. We could get a Dazzy, because we don't have one. But Dazzy's kind of just meh. And the Hangyu are are terrible. So yeah, we're not doing any of those. All right, we got what we came for. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay. That Anubis is 47. It's level 18 Nightwing, 14 there now. 37 Elizabeth. 28 Patilla. Elfredan. I'd rather go get that Azarobi right there. Yeah, I'd rather capture that Azarobi and then go do the area that's down here. Plus, we still need to take out Hawk. We still need to take out Scoot. We can take out Turncoat. And then we can go capture Azarobi. King Paka. Ooh, let's just get out of here for now. Hold on. Bloop. Oh, my camera's doing it again. Hold on. I don't. I literally changed it back to the format that it is, and it's not blurry anymore. I don't. This camera, like, I don't get it. It sometimes just decides, hey, I'm gonna be blurry as all get out. All right. Let's see if we get lucky with these things. Yo, Suzaku. What? This is why I love grabbing these huge ones. Got a second one. If we get a third one, I 3 in a row. All right, let's see what we get for these. Got another Rayhound. Okay, it's not bad. This is a regular size Dark Egg. Got a Cognito. We didn't have one of those. And let's see what we got for the little bitty electric ones. Got a Jolt Hog. Okay. And Spark Hit. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see how they did for their day of farming. 31 of those. They didn't get any stone for us. Lots of lumber. And 152. That's not bad for what I was asking them to do. I can tell you this though, we're gonna grab one of those Suzakus and put it in our party. We will take out. Okay. So we need at least one of everything. Bushi is a fire. and you're a fire. But let's see, you have level 1, you have level 3. So Bushi, I'm sorry, buddy, but you are going in here. And we got a boss level Suzuki. Oh my goodness. Here's what's crazy is the boss level ones are just bigger. They're just bigger dudes. But like, let's see, you were a level 2. You can come out. You can go in. Homie's about to be massive. Okay. But that's my fire type. This Suzaku. Yeah, that's fine. So I've got a fire. I'm actually going to put her up because I want to level this Suzaku. He had higher attack. There's lightning. You're just flying until my Hellzeifer can be a flying type. We need a water type in our group. I say we we sleep for the day. Are you still sick? Nope, you are now fine. But that's fine. Level 1 watering, level 2 watering, that's all I need. You and you for now can swap so that I have more ore going. Like, look how big this homie is. Throw that in there. Boop. Come over here. Throw that in here. Yeah. God, look how big homie is. And he's just like insta leveling too while he cooks. It's great. Okay. Let's go build. We need tomato first. That's wheat. I'm gonna need more wheat too. I'm just gonna move over here a little bit. And we're gonna plant 1, 2, 3 tomato. And then 1, 2, 2. Oh, too close to that. We'll put it over this way, it's fine. There. And for now, we don't really need any more wheat. We'll take those out. I'm going to take this out. And then we're going to... Wait, are you already done with the ore that I told you to do too, buddy? Nice. Because what's going to happen is when we can get some better miners, we're going to take those digger dudes out. We're going to get one level 1 miner and one level 3 miner so that we have stone and whatnot all coming out as best we can. Yeah, see, I thought I had these on me when we were talking to that merchant, but we didn't. Come over here. Dump all that off. We're actually getting quite a bit of stuff here. So I'm not as worried as I normally would be. Okay. And they're going to continue building that stuff. Let's see. Yeah. We're just going to go off and... Golly, you are massive, my guy. Like, just to show you a comparison. That's the boss level one. That's a non-boss level one. See the difference in how big these two are? It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go grab the other boss. We're gonna go get Azarobi real quick. Fast travel. Jump here. And pick up Azarobi. Got a chest. Alright, and then we leveled up actually, so enhance. And see, I don't know what kind of PAL this guy uses. Was it south or was it... No, north. I don't know what kind of PAL the guy in the desert uses. I would assume it was a ground type. I may have to look it up and be like, yo, who should I be... Grab us a Kelpsie. What's that big pile of sulfur doing out here? Ooh. I could use a yellow one. It would give us probably a 50 flat, but there we go. We're going to go ahead and pick up the sulfur. Got 120 sulfur out of that. That level 9 Kelpsie that we picked up just got to level 31 when we captured the boss. Oh, it's a tree. Okay, so we did that. We could go off and take out these 3 guys for the bounties here, but I'm not really worried about that yet. We could go back over here and grab us a whole bunch of coal. I want to see something here real quick before we go doing all that. Ore mining site. Oh, we already have access to that one? What about coal? Brothers of the Eternal Pyres, who we got to take out. And they're in the... That's not the desert. That's the desert. Are you telling me I'm supposed to be doing... Oh, hold on, I gotta take this. Sorry about that. Alright, so... Here, you know what? Best advice I can always say is if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, we do this. Palworld Tower Order. Alright, so 2, 3. Oh, yeah. So the lava guy is the third one we're supposed to be taking out. Axel and Ozerk, so lightning type. Axel's is a level 40 and weak against iced and ground type. Okay. Ice and ground type. So if we level up Pin King or Pin King, whatever. Precious Dragonstones, nice. That's sellable. But they are level 40s. We just hit 40, so that might actually be a good idea to go. No, nope. That's an earth egg right there. Wait a second. What level is this sheep thing? Smash you in the face. I have an 89% chance. You are mine. Okay, so if that's the case... Oh, that's a Van Warum right there. It's a level 14 Van Warum. That's more sulfur. We can grab that before we dip out. I don't want to shoot it with a... Come on, stop flying away. See, this is how you get Pal's attentions. Come on. Got a critical. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go grab that sulfur real quick. And then we're gonna head back to town. We don't really need sulfur yet. That's used for gunpowder. if we wanted to use any of the like rifles or handhelds that we need. So now we got 240. Ooh, we need one of them too. There we go. Alright, now we can go back to camp. I say we go mine up as much of that coal as we can carry. And then we come back to base and try and build what we can and go from there. And I think I need to do... Yeah, I can do that once we're done. Alright, because we got 30 minutes before we're done. Alright, can't do anything there. Pick that up. Pick that up. Where's all that sulfur I picked up? There we go. This needs ore and coal, so we're not gonna make any more bars. We've got plenty of bars right now, I think. Yeah, we've got 275 bars. Let's empty out our bags as best we can, and then we're gonna go get that coal. Okay, they're just all watering right now. Got it. Okay. As far as watering goes, you are a watering pal. But you are a better watering pal, so we're gonna swap you two out. You're fire, but you're meh. Alright, that's fine. That level, that, yeah. Okay. You're like the slowest person for transporting, my dude. How much more time we got left on this over here? I'm curious. Oh, it's complete. Nice. And we ended up getting nothing we really needed. These are actually really good, but the rest of this wasn't all that great. You're an ice type, right? Yes. Iceberg, crystal breath. Take you out. Rest of y'all can go. We're gonna want that Pin King with us for when we go take on the tower. Where's he at? Did I miss him? There he is. Page 1. Okay. For now, since I can't make the Hellzeifer bag, Hellzeifer can stay there. Okay. So all that should get transported to here, the lettuce and the tomatoes. So that I can come over here and tell it to make salad once we get some lettuce. Growing. Still needs to be watered. And they are currently harvesting the lettuce. Okay. That's fine. Fine. Let's see. We need to fly there, and that is going to take a hot second. That's probably going to take what little bit of time we have left to get over there. And we're going due west. I don't know why there's a level 30 one right there, but alright. Or why they just magically spawn on top of us. Thank God we already have one of the cows. We don't need any more. And we grabbed one of you, so I don't need any of you. I've got the bee that gives us honey, so I don't care about that. Oh, we were going to go get coal. That's what we were going to work on, but that's fine. Yeah, we've got a van worm, so I'm not worried about any of y'all. Yeah, we're going to head out this way, get a waypoint. You can actually see... Actually, no. Never mind, that's not the waypoint up there. I was going to say you could see the waypoint, but you can't. But what we want to do is get the waypoint that is over here at the volcano area. And then from there, we can go get coal. Ow! You want to see why I say Suzaku is the absolute best and should be classified as a legendary? Of course, if he doesn't miss every shot, jeez. We'll go ahead and grab another one of these. We don't need another one of these, but we already took out the whole base, so. Oh. Still heading towards the volcano. There's another camp right up here. If I remember correctly, there used to be a place, might still be one, around here somewhere. Those guys are worth high quality pal oil, by the way. Yeah, I want to say it was this hill right here. Ooh, we can, yeah. fun. Whew. This actually has one of the best sulfur mines you can get. Like if all you're wanting to do is build a base to grab sulfur, it is like up there on that ridge line. I want to say it's like right over there. We're going to grab that waypoint right there, and then we're actually going to keep heading inland because I want to get all the way to the tippy top, because there's another waypoint there next to the tower, just like all the other towers. And if we get super lucky, we'll find some huge stone or earth eggs, whatever they're called. Maybe even get some more huge fire ones. Okay, that's a level 30 Van Worm. Not interested. I need to capture another Wixen, but I'm not going to do that in this area. Ooh. Gotta switch over to this. Because this is the real lava volcano areas. It gets toasty. Oh, if you're going to be in the pathway... Oop, nope, nope. I want to go up, not down. That's a regular scorching egg. Okay. The heck is that over there? Oh, you're a boss. Okay. I want those. Those dudes are awesome. Ooh, there's a Nox fire horse. We may try to grab one of those. It's a large egg. Yeah, a Prin knocked. Prins are actually really good. Oh, and there's that dude right there? Yeah, buddy. Got it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to kill it. I'm sorry. That's the boss level Jorgman Ignis. It's a Kelpsy Ignis. I really want one of those big guys. Scorched egg. But we're gonna go try and find another Blaze Howl. Ooh, is that what I think it is? Oh, it's just a regular appearing. Bro, what is wrong with your body? I'll take one of each. Ooh, there's one of the big guys. And I think that's the one I took out. Please don't die. Oh my god. Please just get caught. A red one only had a 10% chance. I'm out of pal spheres. Oh crap. Okay. We're out of pal spheres. We're just going. We'll come back later. I've got a mega sphere. We'll give it one shot. Because it lowers every time you try. Last one. Nope. Okay, we're out of here. We're headed that way. I tried. Ooh. He's still able to attack me. There's another place hound knocked. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some serious trying to figure out why our capture rate is terrible. Because there's a lot of good pals out here. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do, dang it. Like, that red one should have had a way better chance at attempting to capture him. But we can always come back and try again when we have more pal spheres. We may just need to spend an entire episode going and getting the lift monk statues. I'm curious to know, does anybody know if they actually officially fixed that bug where it was lowering your capture chance? Because if it did, I'm gonna have to go into the settings and increase our capture chance to accommodate for um, the bug still. Whew. A whole bunch of stuff just took away damage. Oh, but we did get a lot. Okay, we may still get one of the guys. Ooh, look at all that sulfur. Yeah, I think we're gonna grab some of that sulfur too while we're here. Because that is just way too much sulfur to pass up. Do not want to fall down in there. Go. I'm gonna grab this one and that one closer to the thing, unless we start getting too close to overweight or our mining pick breaks. There we go. That should give us plenty of sulfur for a while. Alright. Level 41. Alright. Let's go back here. We're gonna repair, dump everything off. They said they fixed it a year and a half ago. Yeah, I know they said they fixed it, but we've used a lot of the effigies, and it doesn't feel like our... it doesn't feel like it's increased our capture rate, like, at all. Okay. Yo, got another Pyrrhin knocked. That's nice. Another Van Wyrm. Another Van Wyrm. And a fuddler. Don't really care about fuddlers. Alright, so now we need to go repair everything. That's going to be done here in a minute. Okay, now let's go get some coal. And it's right there. Ugh. Go do a whole bunch of mining real quick. It is that way. In fact, it is all right there. That should be coal. It's too dark to be regular stone, which is that stuff over there. Da, 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 da. $450. Yeah, I don't have anything I can get rid of. There. That at least allows us some speed flight. But 450 is not bad. There's only 3 nodes, which means coal drops more than iron or the ore and sulfur, which was 120 a node. It's not all the coal that we're gonna ever need, but until we can get the coal mining area, it is what we'll use. Dump that. Actually, we can just make all of those. Yeah. And I'll pick up this ore, and this stone, and this wood. Dump all that off. We need to make some nails. Oop, that's complete. Let's go see what these guys gave us. Not bad. Got some more stuff, which is always good. Alright, let's make 50 nails. Should be okay. none of y'all have helping hand. And the only reason why pinking is in our inventory right now is so that we can go take out that tower, which is going to be, I'm going to do that before we log off, or I'm going to try to do that before I log off. We may not be high enough level, sadly. Let me grab you back out for Azarobi right now. She's a lot faster than you, big beetle dude. Ugh. Palsphere assembly line, or do I want to do production first? Oop, nope, we need cement for production. Oh wow, we could make some of these. Problem is like that's 280. We're using the compound crossbow, which is 1100. So like none of these fit very well. Then if I come over here, like that's the closest one I get, and it's the same as the compound crossbow. So this is actually cheaper to make than this. So I think I'll just stick to the compound crossbow until we get a gun that can make way more damage. Okay, now we need to make 10 more cement for now. I just want to build a couple more things, and then we're going to go try and take out the tower. I mean, as I've played this, it's very easy to know that you can easily get to end-game content as long as you're just going slow and you're paying attention, and not going crazy with what you're trying to do. Production assembly line. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to build the third floor, I think. So yeah, this now has the ability to make everything. What's crazy is it also has the ability to make the compound bow. It can't do any of the firearms, but it can do everything else I've unlocked. We could do a Giga Shield. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're doing the Giga Shield. Start production on a Giga Shield. Call you back. Make you come work over here. The Giga Shield will give us way better defenses. Then we just need to make some more arrows for our compound bow. And then we're going to go try taking that guy down. I honestly don't know if this is going to work. This could be the end of this run through. Okay, that's now sellable. We can grab that, which means this is now sellable. Our defense is now 195. Okay. Make arrows. Because here's the thing, if we take out that tower, our next big thing is to just start building up as many high-level pal spheres as we can and go from there. Okay. Because, like, we've got 64, so 120 arrows. If I can't take out a boss with 120 arrows, there's a problem. Here, Suzuku saddle, absolutely. Shotgun, cold resistance metal armor, electric kitchen, that's better for cooking. Alpha wave generator, device that generates alpha waves to relax pals. It slows the rate at which the sanity value of allies at the base decreases. Placing more than 2 will not have an additional effect. Okay, we'll grab that. Electric heater, no, because we're not in the cold area. We're going to get shotgun shells, slider module. Set for building bases using glass. Allows building of glass foundation, walls, ceilings, and stairs, and other things necessary for shelters. We'll definitely look into that. That sounds pretty dope. Refrigerator, that's just bigger for cooling food. We're not really doing that. Dark grenade, don't need. Giga slide glider, we'll do that. Meteor launcher, a phenomena weapon that launches a meteor or fires a meteor. Upon striking its target, it creates an explosion similar to a meteor impact. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh wow, I didn't realize we were completely out of technology points here. We can do the ore mining site 3, or 2 rather. So we can break the current one and build over it with this one. No. Summoning altar is actually pretty dope. We just don't want to use it yet. Small pouch that allows you to carry additional items. dimensional PAL storage, a facility for storing a large number of PALs of captured PALs. Any guild member can deposit or withdraw PALs. If you set it to private, it could serve as your personal PAL storage. Okay. That's all. I mean, I could build this if I really wanted to. Yep, that's all we could do right now. We need to get way more technology points. We need to take out more bosses, I think. Okay. So, this can make all of this stuff. So we no longer need this. Because those PAL spheres can be made over here. So I can go break this down. We got to keep the repair area. All we need is refined ingots and we can make this. Okay, yep. That's what we've been working on. Give me my refined ingots. Thank you. Dump them in here. Okay, I was apparently wrong. I thought I'd used a bunch of those, but that must have been in the other playthrough. Alright, now we're going to make saddle. Once this is done, we're going to go attempt the boss. Now it says we need ground or ice. That's why we have Pin King. He's got both of those. Or he's got ice attacks, so that should help. Plus we've got the compound crossbow, which can do a ton of damage if we hit right. And unfortunately, we haven't gotten high enough level in order to get any of the bigger weapons that hit harder. Oh, man. Okay. Come on. Hurry up with my saddle, man. Suzaku! Alright. I still have all that stuff I want to sell. Hold on. Here we go. Hey, yo, what's up, merchant? And buy. Implode. Acid rain. Lock on laser. Meh. I have one that has skill fruit in it, right? Shadow burst. Actually, yeah, no. You come here. We will buy the acid rain and whatnot, because Because here's the thing, they're only 3,000 a pop. We've got 71, so lock on laser, yes. Acid rain, yes, and implode, yes. Okay. And then as far as pals go, Rayhound, we're gonna hold on to you. Wixen, you can now get replaced with, or actually, you could just stay. Nightwing is now being replaced. Riddle, Runner, and Masochist, Shabby. We'll replace it with them. That's fine. Okay. Bushi is 475. 515. Not bad. 450. Okay. Alright, now as far as, let's see, implode. No, I don't want to give it to, okay, no, we're not going to use implode. Acid rain, though. Yeah, none of those work. Lock on laser, though, that is 100% going here. I want lock on laser. No. We're going to get rid of Beck and Lightning for lock on laser. There we go. And then I want to go to Pin King. Neither of those are good. Spirit Flame, Firestorm. Okay. Fireball is probably his best bet. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna give this a shot. This could end it all. Could be the end of the whole series right here. Let's equip this so we don't burn while we're out here. Just to show you guys how fast this bird is. Like, when I say Suzaku is arguably one of the best pals. I can't bloody see. Oh, there we go. There's the door. Alright. Pull you in. Get ready to throw out Pin King. Alright, here we go. Let's see how well we do. Oh, because this could end it. How am I on fire? Oh, dang. Alright. You're up. Jeez. Bro just killed my Suzaku in one shot. No, 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 no. Ah. We almost had it. Almost had it. So round 45, I think, would have done it. But there you go, guys. That is what it is. So I don't know what we'll do in the next one, but heroes, I will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitch as well. This is kind of the stuff I do, where I do weird challenges and play Palworld and all sorts of other stuff. So make sure you check it out, guys, and we'll catch you next time. Peace out.